After some below-average reviews over the previous few years, The Handmaid's Tale will officially end with the upcoming season. The recently revealed spin-off project, The Testaments, is more fascinating than the last season of Hulu's well-liked series. This show, which is based on another of Margaret Atwood's books, will follow a new cast of fascinating characters in this dystopian world and take place many years after the events of The Handmaid's Tale. This sequel will follow immediately from the plot of The Handmaid's Tale Season 6. Offred, the main character of The Handmaid's Tale, is compelled to bear children for affluent couples in a dystopian society where women are deprived of their rights and used primarily for childbirth. Although the earlier seasons have deviated somewhat from the main plot of the book, it is still a strong feminist tale that makes insightful observations about gender inequality and female empowerment. With a number of cliffhanger episodes that are expected to pave the way for an intriguing spin-off project, The Handmaid's Tale will return in April for its final season. Though it has deteriorated with time, The Handmaid's Tale is still good. Although it would be inaccurate to claim that The Handmaid's Tale is no longer good, it is unquestionably of a lower caliber than it was in the past. On Rotten Tomatoes, the first season of The Handmaid's Tale has a 94% critic score, but the most recent episodes have fallen to 80%, suggesting that most critics believe the show peaked in its first season. With an audience score of just 21% for the most recent season of The Handmaid's Tale, it is clear that many viewers have lost interest in the program. Nevertheless, there are still positive aspects to the Hulu series. Though these new plot lines feel far less sophisticated and innovative than the first season, The Handmaid's Tale still knows how to keep the audience on the edge of their seats by introducing new characters and raising the stakes constantly. The unvarnished storytelling in those early episodes was what made them so groundbreaking. There was a distinct vibe since everything seemed startlingly bleak and remarkably genuine. Since then, the show hasn't been able to fully recreate that uniqueness. Because of the source material, The Testaments can bring the series back to the level of Season 1. The recent seasons of The Handmaid's Tale have also strayed too far from Margaret Atwood's original novel, which supplied all of the plot lines that were so successful in the first season. Fortunately, Atwood's work can also be relied upon by The Testaments, which brings her vivid narrative to the big screen. Even while this book wasn't as well received by critics as The Handmaid's Tale, it's encouraging that the show's creators will no longer be kept in the dark. Whether it reaches the same heights as The Handmaid's Tale, the story of The Testaments will at least be familiar.